Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you find yourself in this weird, wild, wacky world of ours, and welcome to the exciting sounds of darkness in Dublin. This evening's scene is going to take place in the gardens of the Green Dragon pub, as Hyun Choi has heard that Master Siren is enjoying an evening's festivities. There's live music being played this evening by a group from Mauritius. They're playing some kind of tribal-inspired music, and Siren has gone to listen. However, I sense that his evening is about to get a whole lot more complicated as Hyun enters the bar.
He'll 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 enter. He's got a pretty red scarf on now, courtesy of Minnie. It is around his neck, kind of hiding the weird angle that it's sitting at. Um, he'll he's just gonna kind of like make a beeline for Siren, and just kind of walk up and say, "Do you mind if I sit with you for a minute?"
Mistress Sinofia said what's happened, but stay quiet. I won't ask if you're feeling alright, or if you're well, but by all means, please sit.
What? You kind of cut out at the end there.
He said, by all means, please sit with me.
Okay, he'll sit. So, are you well? Like, do you find yourself okay?
I'm quite fine, thank you.
Good.
You did a very foolish thing, but it was brave. A very foolish, very brave thing.
Yeah, I'm paying the price for it. It is what it is.
Your life is a valuable thing, Hyun Choi. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
But what can I do for you? I sense that you came here burning with, well, purpose.
Yeah, it relates to the things I said I'd do in exchange for this, and was a kind of gesture at himself.
Go on.
I was asked to, you know Gravedigger?
Unfortunately.
You know how he's been missing for almost 3 months now?
I was aware that he wasn't active where he normally is.
His, former lover has asked me to, find him and free him.
Interesting. This would be the mother of his two children.
2 children?
Lord Saisho and Lord Saisho's sister.
I'm not gonna ask about the sister. That seems like not my business.
Lord Saisho and Lord Ikiro, or Lady Ikiro. But as you see fit.
So, I don't know much about other realms. Actually, I don't know almost anything about other realms. Um, I I don't know if you do, or if you'd be able to point me to somebody who does. But I could really use help on this.
Well, ask for help, or ask me what you need, and if I'm able to do so, I'll help you.
I think I need information. And I need guidance, and he just kind of sighs. I'm a little out of my element, but I gotta do it.
Well then, where should we start?
Information's good. Is there anything? I'm assuming he's going to be in the Shadowlands somewhere. He tends to piss off a lot of things from what I hear over there.
However, why would a goddess of death have trouble finding him in her own backyard?
Fair point. Either he's being hidden somewhere out of her reach, or he's not there at all. I can't imagine there's a lot of places that'd be out of her purview over there. So the Umbra, maybe? Or he's still here on Earth somewhere.
He stands up and he says, "Why don't we see what happened to him together?"
That would be very helpful.
He smiles. The two of you walk outside the bar proper, and then Siren takes your hand, and for a moment it feels like both of you were falling until your feet hit the ground again, and you were standing outside a Gravedigger's Club. Now then, if you would be so kind as to see our way through those security locks.
Alright. Hyun's just gonna kind of square his shoulders. He's gonna walk up towards the security. Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, no.
What?
They're
I thought
just
you said
locked.
guards. Okay, sorry.
No worries.
My bad.
So, are you going to try and pick them or just break them?
Well, I do not have any larceny or security or anything like that, so I'm gonna have to try and break them.
You're going to use magic, you're going to use fist.
I'm gonna use magic first, because I have matter 4, and that should be enough to do some things.
Okay, so what do you choose to do? Here's a fun idea. Do you have forces?
I do.
You could use matter. It'd be matter 3 forces 2 to manipulate the inside of the lock, so the tumbler itself will turn.
That works. I was just going to like make a hole in the fucking like where it locks up, or is that not? Is that I'm thinking of a wrong lock? Never mind.
I was going to say one is coincidental, one is vulgar.
Yeah, let's go with the coincidental one. I'm assuming that would be the way you suggested.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take some time to lower that there diff.
That third diff.
That her diff. I do not have a rope for this, so I'm starting at 7 minus 3 is 4. Does refinement count for this as a matter spec?
It does not.
Sad day. Okay. Well, I only got 2 successes, so I'm gonna roll one more time.
Cool.
Take time again. I'll have to go down to 5 this time. I got 1 more success. Is that good enough?
Yep, it's ranked. It has a ranked effect, so you pop as the lock pops open.
Cool. I'll gently open the door and just kind of give a come in gesture to Siren.
Much obliged. Siren will walk in. The two of you will walk down the staircase that leads into the bowels of the earth, where Carpe Infernum has its main floor. No one's really been in here since the auction, to be fair. So there's a lot of dust. It's been vacant for quite a while. Siren sits up on the bar. He kind of hops up, using a bar stool to leverage himself up as he sits on the bar, and he says, "Now then, why don't we have a look-see?" He moves his hands out to either side of him, and he flicks his wrists in a kind of a grandiose gesture as he appears to behold the room itself. As you start to see ghostly figures, apparitions move around the room, you see the auctions come and go. You see the time flick back, back, until he stops with a. You see the room as it is. You see Mr. Gravedigger is standing at one end of the room. Clearly, this is after final call when all of the staff have gone home. So it must be quite near the dawn. As you do so, you see there's a bright flash that throws Gravedigger onto the ground, and he is as he struggles to get to his feet. There's another bright flash that knocks him backwards again. You then see a number of individuals walking into the room who are wearing long black trench coats and are wearing very, very obvious high tech and high tech devices on their persons. Then you will see one of those individuals walk forward, grab Gravedigger by his hair, and kind of drag him along the ground until you see them bring him to this gentleman.
Oh boy.
Gravedigger is then hauled out of sight, and the vision ends. Well, I believe that answers your first question.
Yeah, that's rather problematic.
Why would Cypher 9 have any interest in Gravedigger?
Well, there's a lot of reasons, but why him specifically as opposed to anybody else? Any other one of us?
I've been noticing the fact that the gauntlet has been deeply affected recently. It appears much thinner than it normally is, the two worlds bleeding into one another.
Do you think he had something to do with that?
I mean, he is a master of death and spirit magic.
It's a possibility. Could also be something unrelated, and Cypher 9 wants and consign him to make him fix it.
Possibly. Not to say that is incorrect. But at this time, we don't really know the answers.
Mm-hmm. And I think ultimately the reason he has him isn't as important as where he has him or how.
But you already know the answer to that question. Rather, you know where he has it, but you do not know where the where is. Leviathan's sister ship, the Behemoth.
Oh, fuck. Right, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I was kind of hoping to never have to step forth on another one of those ships, but here we are.
Unfortunately, it would seem as though you're contract and covenant bound to do so.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, even if I wasn't, I have a tendency to do things I don't want to do anyway.
I'd get that looked into. That sounds like some kind of nihilism.
Or idealism, depending on how one looks at it.
Nihilism.
Okay.
He looks down at you and he says, "Is there anything else that I can do for you before you go on your quest?"
They think I need my heart back.
You know that if I give you the heart, I have to give you both pieces.
I'm aware. But I'm gonna have to make things, not just for myself, but for others if we're going to storm this warship. because this one's not going to be crashed and have no goons on it like the last one. It's going to have very powerful, very targeted, very disciplined men and women who will not think twice about killing any of us. If I can even get anybody to come along with me.
Siren reaches into the fold of his coat, and he does withdraw the heart and the stone that is attached to it, as he says, "I don't know if this is going to hurt. I recommend bracing yourself."
Yeah, we'll take a deep breath and then nod.
He basically punches it into your chest, like just. You feel warmth emanating throughout your chest. It's rather unusual because obviously the heart is artificial. So what he does is in one very smooth movement, he punches out and he rips. So your dead heart comes out in his hand as he punches the other in.
It didn't hurt. It felt a little weird.
Okay. Well, not being in pain is oftentimes a good sign, I suppose.
You know, yeah, let's look on the bright side on this. Yeah, let's go with that.
You can do this, Hyun Choi. I have faith in you.
Yeah. Thank you, Siren. I mean that for everything, not just tonight, but everything.
Consider it like this. If I wasn't here, then you'd be left to the D'Onofriers and the Lord Sideshows of the world. So one of them is nice but crazy. The other is evil and crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. If there's anything I can do to make up all of this for you, just let me know.
I will. And with that, if you're happy, we can end our scene.
I'm good.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another scene in Darkness in Dublin where you got a heart punched into your chest.
Huzzah! Alright. Thanks for rolling.